So, am I clear?
Oh my God.
Where do you see my screen? Is
You
it like right
ask,
here?
if you ask whether you're clear one more time, I'm going to lose it before we even start the episode.
Okay. So, is everybody ready?
I think it looks a little blurry now.
Are you sure it's recording?
It is recording. Been recording for the past 3 minutes.
It's our comeback.
Yeah.
Oh, are we back? Is Backspace Nerdz back?
Welcome. We're in a brand new episode of Backspace Nerdz. It's been a long time, many years since we've been here, and we've reunited. Many things have happened over the years. I can't think of many, but a lot of stuff has happened over the years. The collectible market is insane. I just saw a video the other day where the scalpers are destroying targets. Sandy has reunited us together. She had some topics. I have some stuff. I brought some comic books just yesterday. So I've got a
That's
bunch
great.
of comics
Great.
that I just bought. So
It's our comeback.
yeah.
Oh, are we back? Is Backspace Nerdz back?
I
Are
don't
we back?
know. We got this nice, cool AI generated, and we look taller than Sandy, which is not the truth. Some of us look more ripped than we really are.
We
And
have
some
been
of
working
us
out.
look, thinner than we really are. Although I'm not looking so thin anymore.
You can't even blame it on the COVID weight.
No, there's no COVID weight. I am rocking, of course, my Lost Boys, and this is because this is my Lost Boys hat and my shirt because they're releasing the Lost Boys musical, and that's going to be a new musical. I'm actually going to go see it. I think it's not going to be great, but I'm holding out hope.
Apparently, it's not going to be focused on vampires, but focused on the story of family.
I saw a snippet of it. Anthony sent me a video.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, we're not doing a movie review today, but it's just so cringy.
It's
It's
very
worse than
cringy.
musical, like High School Musical.
There's some classic '80s movies that transition into Broadway that did quite well. Look at Back to the Future. So
Uh,
it's very possible that
To the future.
Lost Boys might fall into that same success.
But I'm a huge fan, so I'm going to be there.
As soon as that was announced, I knew you were all over it.
The
So,
life.
Sandy, what do you got?
I figured we can just talk about life and what we've been up to.
Life.
What we've been up to for the last few years. Surprisingly, we're still friends.
Mhm.
No, I obviously miss Backspace Nerdz. I think one of the best thing happened to us during COVID was this channel. And I was saying to Anthony the other day, I called him. I'm like, dude, can you believe this? We didn't lose any subscribers on YouTube. We actually gained subscribers and we haven't filmed in 3 years. Not that we are big or anything, but it just goes to show that, people, doesn't want to leave us. And yeah, since this year is also Pokemon 30th anniversary. Since I'm the retail queen, we just gotta rip open. Oh,
Can't
of
see
our
anything.
face.
You can't see anything because you have dumb background.
He's not even showing you. It's literally floating in space right now.
So I figured, okay, I might have to change my background. I figured
Change your background.
A few years ago, when she was like the new nerd, she was getting into it. Now she's the guru. She literally all that seal stock she has 10x this value. So she's in a good position right now.
well, thanks, Bobby. I think you're speaking way too highly of me. You are still the guru. I'm just your Padawan.
We've talked about it 3 years, and I've seen what your collection has done, and now you're blurring your collection.
Seen what your collection has done, and now you're blurring your collection.
Okay,
There
we
you go. There you go.
There we go.
So,
Go
Bobby,
back
what
to-
do you got behind you there? Why don't you talk a little bit about what you have in your
No, that's just my tribute, man. Listen, I lost, my favorite wrestler of all time, and it's specific to Hulk Hogan's colors from the WWE website, which now does not sell this particular belt anymore.
I mean, I'm more sad about Chuck Norris because I grew up watching. I was going to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas War.
We know what you mean. Pokemon, I'm always going to collect it. Sports cards are something I'm always going to collect. But I did lose a little luster of the fun. Costly it is to pick up stock. So with this whole boom with One Piece, I tried to see what's the next big thing. Promise you, and I'm calling it now, Naruto.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
sorry.
been around forever. What do you
No, this has been out for a few years, but it was unnoticed. But recently, and especially this past New York Comic-Con, where they revealed the English sets from this company called Kayo, Kayu. Artwork is fantastic, but the way they're releasing these cards follow the story of the anime, and the artwork, the quality of the cards, the texture, both Chinese format and English format is a chef's kiss.
You mean Japanese though, because
No, it's Chinese. It's Chinese.
Really?
Yes, it's Chinese. It's Chinese. I went through that whole confusion too, where I wasn't sure if it came from Japan or China. But when I fell into this rabbit hole, I can tell you it's Chinese.
You are the nerd here, but can I just say, full disclosure, last time when you said something really big was going to happen, bought everything.
Yeah, wasn't that Zootopia crap or whatever that was called?
MetaZoo?
Wasn't that Zootopia crap? MetaZoo?
First edition of MetaZoo. And guess what? It went bankrupt last year.
Wait, hold on. They got reacquisition. They have Topps cards. They're slowly making its way back to a strong comeback, just like the Backspace Nerdz are.
Let's do this! Awesome job.
They're just a little light. You know, you just got to give it some time.
Nerds will be worth more than MetaZoo in 10 years.
Well, okay, so give me a second here. Remember that box I purchased for $100 that went up to $800 at one point?
Yeah, but
that was when you should have sold it.
I did sell it.
Bobby, I'm holding on to so much MetaZoo. It's not even funny. I've got the wrapping paper. I've got first edition, second edition. There's like a night limited edition. I've got the actual playing card game.
The wrapping paper. I've got first edition, second edition, the limited edition. I've got the actual playing card game.
Once aliens are disclosed, it's gonna shoot up.
They're already been disclosed. Have you seen the age of disclosure? So good.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Wait, did you pay for it and watch that, Anthony? Because you're quite frugal, and I'm pretty sure it's $24 on Prime.
Come on. Be honest. Listen, I cannot confirm nor deny what I did. What else you got? What's that Cobra Kai? Who's the signatures on that you got back?
Oh, that's Ralph and William, the actors that played Danny.
Where did you get that?
No way.
Yeah, so I picked that up in a convention in Connecticut, the one that we went, and I actually had that held from me, knowing that I was going with that intentions of picking up that piece. I'm happy with it. And Cobra Kai, if you haven't watched it, fantastic TV show.
You know, Sandy has, obviously still collected a little bit here and there with regards to the Pokemon anniversary. Bobby has stated that he's slowed down his collecting and focused a little bit more on other things. For me, I still collect my comics. That will never stop. My Funkos are always going to be the same. It's always going to be nostalgia. So because I'm very frugal, because I'm very focused and strategic, I still have not changed. I don't collect Pokemon because I didn't collect Pokemon before. I did it mostly because of the channel and stuff like that. And I still have my sets back there. But
you collected it because it was too expensive.
No, I collected it. I didn't collect it because I wasn't fully into it like that. But I am going to get the 30th. Oh, by the way, McDonald's is releasing the Super Mario. Yes, they're releasing the Super Mario Galaxy toys and the McDonald's Happy Meals, which I believe I'm going to get.
It'll be so nostalgic because that's where, like, how we started the Pokemon.
Right.
When we bought over 30 Happy Meals.
Yes. So
and the homeless people did not want to eat the McDonald's.
And they don't want to eat it. I didn't have it.
I had somebody ask me for the cards.
Really?
Yeah, but I said that this one didn't come with one.
No, that didn't happen. I know that didn't happen. 100%. And after a while, they knew exactly why you were ordering it. Like you'd go in the place and they'd be like, "Here's the Happy Meal. I know that you want it for the toy."
But do you remember when they pulled that Pikachu holo from those packs, and the first one that was posted on eBay, I think it was close to like 10 grand.
It was something crazy.
Yeah.
It was the 25th year with the logo in the bottom right corner.
Right.
Yeah. No, the trend on those cards right now, all those 25-year anniversary cards are on a tremendous incline. Remember, we would pull those cards, we'll get the same Pikachu, the fat chubby Pikachu holo over and over and over again. If you get a PSA 10 on that Pikachu, over $500.
Recent? You checked
Recent, of course. Those 25-year anniversary cards are going insane. But you know what? We went through the same thing when we were opening 25 years, and the 20th year anniversaries were going crazy. That is a homage to the Pikachu from base set.
Oh, this one.
Yes. but I can't see. Can't see.
God.
But I see you.
God,
But I can't. There it is. There it is.
this one.
What's the value right now?
You see it?
I under numbered that card. Like,
I don't even think I have that card.
you
I
have
have
like
so
10 of them,
many.
Anthony. Every time we hit that card, we were disappointed. Well, look at us now.
I threw that away.
No,
Yeah,
no.
okay.
I threw that away.
No.
Okay.
Why is this $1,200?
Just what the market is doing right now. 30-year anniversary has sparked the interest in the 25-year anniversary, just like the 25-year anniversary sparked the interest of the 20th year anniversary. I think Anthony's favorite set is Chilling Reigns.
Wait, that's the worst set.
I know, guys, it's not the worst set anymore.
Worst set.
It's not the worst set anymore.
Remember
It's,
we
Oh
did an
yeah, I
episode?
hit big time on Chilling Reigns.
you did.
Yeah, I hit big time on Chilling Reigns. I think
That's-
we did a
that-
Chilling Reigns battle. I think I was
did.
destroying
You
everybody.
did. And that's not that set is not cheap anymore. It's a valuable set. And we're not even going to discuss the issues with PSA, CGC. There's a new company called Tag, that's making waves, and they're using AI technology to identify flaws.
Oh my God. So what's
AI.
your take on AI for you guys? Like, do you
AI.
like it? You pro, against, or you kind of neutral?
Go ahead, Bobby.
I'm neutral. I'm at a point where I'm monitoring it. I think it does really cool things, and I also think there's a lot of vulnerability. So I'm a little bit neutral on a creative aspect. It's super cool. I mean, look at Anthony's background. Come on.
Let's do this! Awesome job.
Privacy part, don't you think we already kind of gave up on that? That
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I fair.
came
Yeah.
out. I mean,
That's fair. I just think that how this is going to develop, when we're gone, our story is going to be digital. People are going to know, like our family or our friends or anybody, if they look into us, we're going to have a digital footprint of our lives, and it's going to show everything.
well, I mentioned that when we did the NFT episode that we should be able to copyright our own identity as well as our trademark. Buy the copyright, otherwise it belongs to us.
I think Anthony, probably has a good standpoint on this. I know that, you're big on acting, and I know that acting community is not fond of AI.
Yeah, so for me, I'm a little bit neutral as well. So if I'm an independent filmmaker or if I'm a low budget filmmaker, it does wonders for me. It allows me to do B-roll footage. It allows me to do establishing shots that I don't have to be at. I don't have to pay a drone. I pay for a drone. I don't have to block off streets and all of that stuff. That can be generated through AI. I think that type of stuff is awesome for somebody who has a very, very little budget. I mean, I already saw video, the Transformers, the Dinobots transforming in the city. That was just through AI generated content. And Michael Bay would have been millions of dollars. I just saw that an actor paid $1 million for his likeness to do an AI series.
That video.
Yeah, the AI series.
They pay him $1 million to use the likeness of his face to make it into this AI series, this documentary, or no, actually more like a mini movie. It's so freaking cool. After seeing the video, I love the storyline.
When AI was first being introduced, a lot of actors and stuff were against it because, you can generate an image of Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. How does it get monetized? And then they can use their likeness for good. So that was one of the first big things about AI. Now it's becoming, hey, we might, actors may lose their jobs because they can generate an AI performance, or writers may lose their jobs because you can get an AI generated script. Music. I've been listening to some great music, but something told me that this is AI generated. Like I could just feel it. Like there's some things you can't tell, but then there's some things that you can. So I was listening to some great music, and every track was really, really great in the album. And I said, I think this is AI generated. And I looked up the artist, and it is.
There's definitely pros and cons. I think just like the dot-com bubble, and if people are smart about it, you can definitely integrate with AI. I don't see it as a threat, but to an extent, we have to be careful what we put out. One of the things someone said to me was, if you don't want anyone to find out about something, like don't say it in a text message, don't write it in an email, like just pretend that someone was always watching what you're reading and writing.
To Anthony's comic interest, and he knows who made this quote, with great power comes great responsibility.
On that note, so we covered a couple of different topics for this episode. Talked about our reunition. reunion, what we have done, and I don't even remember how this goes, but where can we find you at? So Bobby, where can we find you?
Packpull TCG on Instagram, and it's comic book _N_art on Instagram as well.
And Sandy?
Not really find me anymore, but you can still follow my TikTok. I still have my Instagram under second pants.
You have a Backspace Nerdz TikTok?
There is, but there's only 2 followers.
Oh my God.
Those are 2 important followers.
So follow us on Backspace Nerdz on TikTok.
Follow Backspace Nerdz TikTok.
Yeah, and Backspace Nerdz, obviously, YouTube. Do we have an Instagram?
Yes, we do. Backspace Nerdz.
Okay, Backspace Nerdz, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel.
Everything.
Remember to like, subscribe, and definitely share. And we will see you in the future. Backspace Nerdz out.
With the Z.
With the Z.